Good day viewers, my name is Darlington Okoka and I welcome you to Deal with Electrical YouTube channel. Today we shall be discussing, or I will be showing you how faulty or poor wiring can lead to increase in your electricity bill. Now, with the high or increased rate of tariff these days in your electricity consumption, a lot of people have been looking for a way to reduce their consumption of power. But in as much as you have reduced your consumption of power, there's still that tendency that if you have poor wiring in your building, your electricity consumption will still continue to increase. That is why I want to show you today that if you have any faulty or frail connections in your building, try as much as possible to call a competent and professional electrical engineer or electrician to help you fix that frail connection so as to prevent your increase in your electricity consumption. So let's go and see how this operates. Now, if you have a frail connection, a loose connection, there's every tendency that that connection is going to touch a conductive part of your building, maybe a metallic part or any kind of conductive part. And when it does that, it increases the temperature. And when it increases the temperature, energy is being consumed. So even in as much as you have off everything within your building, that's your meter is still counting based on that frail connection that has happened. So in that case, your electricity bill will increase. Secondly, you will discover that your power supply cable is going to be like a distance of, let's say, 50 to 60 meters apart. And because it's 50 to 60 meters apart from your supply to where you are going to use it, that little distance alone is enough to have a little or significant voltage drop along the line. But if you have appropriately sized that cable to cater for the load that is in that building, and in terms of the current carrying capacity of that cable, then obviously you will not have issue. But if you've not appropriately sized that cable, maybe you require 16 mm cable to take power supply from your pole to your building, and you decided to use a 10 mm or a 6 mm cable to bring supply to your building, obviously you have undersized that cable. And because you have undersized that cable, it will still bring power to your building. But by the time you use full load on your building and it's above the current carrying capacity of that cable size that you have used, the wire will continue to heat. So when the wire is being heated, automatically you are consuming more power than you should have consumed when you have used the appropriately sized cable. And apart from that, increasing your bill, it's also a cause of safety concern, because a time will come whereby that particular cable might not be able to carry that same current that is coming, and it will lead to the melting of that cable. And if you don't notice on time, it might lead to an inferno. So I would advise that from time to time, go through your building and see any frail cable or any faulty cable around. When you've seen that and you see that it's not functioning the way it ought to function, or it's not as effective the way it is prior to when you came into that building, you should call the attention of your electrician to come and fix such problems so that your electricity bill will not go high. By the time you have fixed that, and you check your meter and your meter is still high, then you can go for other precautionary measures. But in as much as your meter has reduced, you know that that is one of the major reasons that has caused the increment of your bill. And also, if you discover that your lifestyle has not changed, you've not bought new washing machine, you've not bought any other product within your building, but your bill is increasing, first thing that you should check is to check a cable that is faulty along the line. You have to trace it, and by the time you discover that cable that is faulty and you fix it, you will see that your consumption will become normal. So I believe I've been able to educate you on how to prevent faulty wires within your building and how to ensure that your consumption rate is reduced so that you don't have to spend much money on your electricity consumption. So if this video has been very useful to you, kindly click the subscription button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also share this video to your friends so that they're able to come to our YouTube channel and see subsequent and educative videos that we're going to be posting on our channel. Thank you for visiting us. See you next week.